Today is the sports day of Nanhua High School. The female lead, Luna, is shown sitting in the park and watching girls playing badminton. After watching both of them play, Luna becomes busy on her iPad. Meanwhile, the shuttlecock starts coming toward Luna, but a boy jumps high and catches the shuttlecock. This is the male lead, Yu Chung. Seeing Luna smile, Yu Chung says, "Welcome," and walks away. Now Yu Chung is sitting in the cafeteria with 4 trays in front of him, eating them one by one. A boy sitting across from him says, "You have your competition in the afternoon. Why are you eating so much?" Yu Chung replies, "Eating a lot doesn't affect my performance." That boy tells Yu Chung, "The coach from Ninhua University has come here today to select talented athletes." Yu Chung says, "I don't care about that. I am confident I will win today." Saying this, Yu Chung walks away. The boy asks him, "How many categories have you participated in?" Yu Chung gestures that he has participated in 3 categories. Now Luna comes there with Mr. Wang. Mr. Wang introduces her by saying, "This is my assistant coach." Mr. Wang, who is the head of the sports department at Ninhua University, tells Luna, "I have come to observe talented athletes in the high jump category." Luna sees that Yu Chung is a participant in the 1,500-meter race. Looking at Yu Chung, Luna begins to check his bio data. The race starts, and Yu Chung wins the race. Seeing this, Luna becomes very happy. Mr. Wang, after looking at Yu Cheng's bio data, says he has also participated in the high jump category, but if he truly wants to become an athlete, he should choose the long jump category. His height is short for the high jump, so he cannot get a chance. The high jump category competition starts. Yu Cheng's friend tells him, "Your height is short, you should accept your fate." But Yu Chung does not listen to him. Yu Chung attempts his first jump. After the jump, as he is about to leave, Luna says, "Your last 4 steps were very slow." Hearing this, Yu Chung says, "Thank you." Mr. Wang asks Luna, "How do you feel?" Luna replies, "What do you think about him?" But Mr. Wang says, "His height is short, so he cannot be selected." Yu Chung makes his second attempt, and after seeing the jump, Luna says, "Did you see? How smart he is. He did exactly what I told him this time." But Mr. Wang remains unhopeful about Yu Chung. Yu Chung suddenly comes to Luna and asks, "Did I do well?" Luna, startled, says, "Yes, you did well." Hearing this, Yu Chung becomes happy. The competition continues, and Mr. Wang says, "The boy you like has failed in his last 2 attempts. Forget about him." Luna says, "The 3rd attempt is still left. Why the hurry?" Before the jump, Yu Chung recalls Stefan Holm's jump. Like Stefan Holm, Yu Chung also makes his jump perfectly. Seeing this, Luna also becomes very happy. Now, Mr. Wang starts leaving, so Luna also has to go with him. While they are leaving, a noise is heard from behind. This shows that Yu Chung would have passed even in this attempt. Mr. Wang says, "This boy is good, but his height is short, so don't waste your time on him." Now Luna returns to the park and looking at Yu Chung's bio data. At that moment, Yu Chung arrives and says, "This looks like me." Hearing this, Luna shuts off her iPad. Yu Chung says, "Don't worry, I didn't see anything," and asks, "Have you come here from Ninhua University to hire talented athletes?" Luna replies, "I thought you didn't see anything." Yu Chung says, "What do you think about me for high jumps?" Luna does not answer this question. Yu Chung says, "Thank you for guiding me today." Saying this, he gives Luna an ice cream. While Luna is opening the ice cream, Yu Chung asks her, "If you're here to hire an athlete, are you thinking about Logian?" Luna says, "I can't say anything about this because I'm not in charge of it. Focus on your competition." Yu Chung says, "That means you will choose Logian. If I were as tall as Logian, would you have chosen me?" Luna replies, "I consider more than just height." Yu Chung says, "Then I was rejected because of my height?" Luna says, "No." Yu Chung says, "You're lying. If you had told me I was rejected because of my height, I wouldn't feel bad because I'm used to it now." Now the finals announcements are happening. Luna tells Yu Chung, "You should go." Yu Chung says goodbye and starts to leave but then comes back. Luna asks, "What now?" Yu Chung says, "Don't move." Saying this, Yu Chung removes Luna's glasses. Luna is surprised. Yu Chung says, "So this is how you look?" Luna asks for her glasses back. Yu Chung apologizes while giving the glasses back and leaves from there. While walking, Yu Chung says, "My goal is to compete on Ninhua University's track. It doesn't matter if you select me or not, I will definitely be there." Luna smiles at this. Now Luna shares her story. "After finishing my studies, I want to become a good coach at Ninhua University. My dad was a very good coach, so I feel I have inherited his skills." One day, Yu Chung comes to Luna and shows her his admission letter. Luna, surprised, asks, how did you get admitted here? Yu Chung says, my dad says if I can't become an athlete, I should have a degree. Luna laughs and says, you really are very different. Yu Chung says, I worked very hard to get admission here. Luna says, keep working hard like this. Your future is bright. Yu Chung asks, can I join the track and field team? Luna says, finance students have tight schedules. You won't have time for training. Yu Chung says, if I can prove my grades to you, will you let me join? Luna says, yes, you can try. One day, while looking at Luna, Yu Chung says, if I don't practice high jumps, how will I compete in the future? Luna says, you're not a sports student, so you can't compete. Yu Chung says, then why don't you become my coach? Luna says, I'm just an assistant coach. I don't know how to train you. Yu Chung says, you can coach me. I've already improved a lot. Luna ignores this and leaves from there. The next day, Luna is thinking about coaching Yu Chung while looking at his profile. Luna calls her dad and says, send me the training manual. Her dad replies, I'll send it to you, but don't share this manual with anyone. Luna says, okay. The next morning, while exercising, Yu Chung says to himself, I dreamed of becoming an athlete 10 years ago. During this long journey, not even once did I feel that I couldn't achieve my dream. Luna accidentally sees Yu Chung jogging and thinks, I was waiting for someone strong who would be the first to arrive at the training ground and the last to leave. When Yu Chung arrives, Luna is waiting for him. Luna tells Yu Chung, I'm ready to be your coach. This is your training program that I have planned for you. Within a month, you need to jump over 2.05 meters. Looking at the program, Yu Chung says, you're really serious. Luna replies, the training is quite tough. You might cry during the training, but if you manage to do it, I won't pity you. When Yu Chung is about to say something, Luna says, from now on, I am your coach, so you must trust me completely and not hide anything from me. Yu Chung replies, okay. When should we start the training? Luna says, now. Hearing this, Yu Chung becomes very happy. Now Luna starts training Yu Chung. When Yu Chung arrives at the training ground, Lu Chung is also there. Yu Chung is watching an athlete named Zhang Tian. Lu Chung says, he is the captain of our high jump team. He can easily jump 2.20 meters. Last year, the national team hired him for training, but he was dismissed because his ranking wasn't good enough. After Zhang Tian's jump, someone asks, who wants to go next? Yu Chung says, me. He gets ready to jump 2 meters. Lu Chung tries to stop him, but Yu Chung, without listening to anyone, goes ahead and successfully completes his jump. While leaving, Yu Chung sees Luna arriving and goes to her. Luna's senior, Oze, says, is this the one? Luna replies, yes. Maybe he could be our team's next home, Steven. The high jump team coach, Gao Mingxiao, jokes, that's not possible. Yu Chung goes to his roommate, Jia Chalet, who is selecting lessons for the summer. While looking at the lessons with him, Yu Chung sees Luna's class and asks, is this class full? Jia Chalet replies, no one takes track and field classes in the summer. Yu Chung says, we'll take this class. On the first day of class, Luna arrives and says, I didn't know physical training was so popular among finance students. Jia Chalet says, I joined this class because of Xian. Xian says, I joined this class because of Yu Cheng, as he always says we should take care of our fitness. Luna begins taking attendance when Mozi arrives and throws a water bottle at Luna, which she catches. Seeing this, Yu Chung doesn't feel good. Luna calls Yu Chung's name 2 to 3 times, but his focus is on Mozi. Luna says, where are you looking? Yu Chung replies, what is Coach Mo's 100-meter sprint record? Luna says, before retirement, Coach Mo's record was 10.27 seconds. Hearing this, Yu Cheng is very surprised. Now Luna uses Yu Cheng as a model to teach the rest of the class. When Yu Cheng runs to demonstrate, everyone says, you're really cool. Luna says, we will divide into girls and boys teams now. Luna tells Yu Cheng, you'll train the girls team. Hearing this, Yu Cheng is very surprised. All the girls gather around Yu Cheng. After class, Luna says to Yu Cheng, you can go. Yu Cheng tells Luna, wait here for me. Saying this, Yu Cheng picks up a water bottle and throws it at Luna like Mozi, and Luna catches it. Luna says, what's gotten into you? Yu Cheng asks, Coach, how old are you? Luna doesn't reveal her age and says, I'm 18. Yu Cheng keeps rubbing his eyes. Luna asks, what happened? Yu Cheng says, I think some dust went into my eyes. Luna says, don't rub your eyes. Sit here. Luna starts checking Yu Cheng's eyes. Yu Cheng says, if you're helping me, please touch gently. Luna replies, I know. Then she says, don't move and close your eyes. Yu Cheng closes his eyes and Luna splashes water on his face. After splashing the water, Luna starts laughing. Yu Cheng says, "Coach, this is too much." Luna says, "The weather is hot," and then she leaves. Then Luna receives a call from Mosey. Mosey says, "I'm calling to inform you that Mr. Wang has returned." After this phone call, Luna takes Yu Cheng to the training ground for practice. Yu Cheng asks, "Are we going to train at this time?" Luna replies, "We're not training. I'm going to test you. Do you have a problem?" Yu Cheng says, "No." Luna says, "Okay, then get ready." Yu Cheng asks, "How many meters do I have to jump?" Luna replies, 2.03 meters. Yu Cheng starts preparing for the jump, while Luna checks the time on her phone and looks at the CCTV cameras. The director watches the CCTV footage of the training ground. Yu Cheng jumps and Mr. Wang watches him from his seat. Luna receives a call from Mr. Wang. After the call, Luna goes to meet Mr. Wang in his office. Luna is talking to Mr. Wang about Yu Cheng. Yu Cheng is standing outside and listening to everything. Luna comes out of the office and stands in front of Yu Cheng. She's about to say something, but Yu Cheng says, "Don't be sad and don't worry about me. I'm used to everything. If they don't allow me to train here, I'll train somewhere else. When I meet their requirements, they'll let me join the field team. Trust me, I can do this on my own." Luna says, "Do it." Saying this, Luna goes back to Mr. Wang's office. Luna angrily says to Mr. Wang, "You didn't even give him permission to compete, so how can you say that Yu Cheng won't be able to do it?" Mr. Wang says, "Now you're being unreasonable." Luna says, "If he manages a 2.1 meter jump in Sport City, will you let him join the field team?" Mr. Wang says, "Okay." Yu Cheng says to Luna, "How did Mr. Wang change his mind so quickly?" Luna says, "I've always agreed with Mr. Wang's decisions. This is the first time I've gone against his decision." Yu Cheng says, "For the first time, you went against Mr. Wang because of me." Luna says, "That's not important." Yu Cheng says, "It's very important to me." Luna says, "Now that Mr. Wang has made a promise, he won't break it." Yu Cheng says, "I'll definitely clear 2.1 meters on sports day." Hearing this, Luna smiles. Yu Cheng asks Luna, "I heard you're going on a trip." Luna says, "Yes, I'm going hiking." Yu Cheng says, "Our friends group is also planning to go to this mountain." Luna laughs and says, "You seem very active in such group activities." Saying this, Luna leaves. Now Luna comes hiking with Mosey. Luna gets a call from Yu Cheng. He asks, "Have you arrived?" Luna says, "Yes, I'm at the entrance." Yu Cheng says, "But I don't see you." Luna says, "I'm at the south gate." Yu Cheng says, "I'll come to you." Luna says, "There's no need for that. Since we're hiking, let's meet at the peak." Yu Cheng says, "Okay, then let's race to see who reaches the peak first." Yu Cheng takes a picture of himself and sends it to Luna saying, "I'm starting the hike." During the hike, Luna reaches the top before Yu Cheng. Yu Cheng, exhausted, sits down carrying BBQ tools. Luna takes his tools and says, "Here, have some grilled sausages." While eating the sausages, Yu Cheng says, "Sports day and high jump are my passion." Luna says, "Your determination is impressive," and teases him by saying, "Your hair looks like a puppy's," making Yu Cheng smile. Mosey arrives and Luna says to Yu Cheng, "Go join your classmates." Yu Cheng asks Luna, "Will you join me at the villa?" But Luna says, "No," and starts walking with Mosey. Yu Cheng requests, "Can we hang out alone?" But Mosey also accompanies her, which Yu Cheng doesn't like. Seeing the two of them talking, Yu Cheng sits aside quietly. Xian then says to everyone, "We will play the finger-bending game. If you've experienced the situation mentioned, you'll bend your finger. The first one to bend their finger will receive punishment." Handai says, "I've never been in a relationship." Yu Cheng bends his finger. Jia says, "You're lying." Yu Cheng responds, "No, I'm telling the truth." Hearing this, Luna is also very surprised. Jia says, "No one has ever confessed their feelings to me." Yu Cheng bends his finger again. Jia remarks, "You're lying again." Yu Cheng says, "I swear, this has never happened to me." Mosey joins them. Everyone tells Mosey, "We want to hear gossip about Luna." Mosey starts talking about the athletes who liked Luna. Mosey's arrival puts Yu Cheng in a bad mood. Yu Cheng says, "These are old stories, so they seem boring. We should change the topic now." Luna agrees, saying, "He's right, we should change the topic." But Mosey continues talking about Luna. As they laugh and talk with each other, Yu Cheng watches them and presses his foot down in frustration. Everyone is preparing to leave today. Yu Cheng is having trouble walking properly. Luna, along with Mosey, has already returned. Luna receives a message from Yu Cheng. "I want to take a few days off." Seeing this message, Luna is surprised and asks, "Why does Yu Cheng need time off?" Mosey says, "Let him rest. We can also use this opportunity to go out and eat something." Luna says, Something's wrong. He always wants more training. What if he got injured because of hacking? Now Luna goes to Yu Cheng's dorm and asks the students, what's his room number? Here, Yu Cheng's roommate, Jin Xiao, sees Luna and immediately runs to inform Yu Cheng. Luna enters Yu Cheng's room but finds it empty. She calls Yu Cheng, but he's hiding in the cupboard. Hearing the call, Jin Xiao asks Luna, what are you doing here? Luna asks him, did something happen to Yu Cheng? Jin Xiao replies, what could possibly happen to him? Luna says, when he comes back, tell him to meet me. Saying this, Luna leaves. After Luna leaves, Yu Cheng comes out of the cupboard. He then calls Luna himself. Luna asks him, where are you? Yu Cheng replies, my mom has come to meet me, so I'm with her. Luna says, if your parents visit, inform me beforehand. Yu Cheng responds, don't worry, I'll be there on time for the competition. Today is the sports track event. After the 100-meter race concludes, Luna goes to Yu Cheng's department. Luna asks a boy from Yu Cheng's department, didn't Yu Cheng participate in the race? He replies, I am here as his replacement. Hearing this, Luna is very surprised. She then calls Yu Cheng, but he does not answer her call. Luna goes near the coach's ground to look for Yu Cheng. There, she sees Yu Cheng. When Luna sees Yu Cheng walking, she notices his legs and realizes that he is injured. As Yu Cheng starts running toward the ground, Luna steps in front of him to stop him. Luna sees Yu Cheng's injury. Yu Cheng says, Coach, I am fine. This is not a serious injury. Luna, helping him up, says, we are going to tell Coach Gao that you are quitting this competition. Yu Cheng replies, I have been practicing for this competition for a long time. I can't give it up now. I have never given up on any competition before. Coach Gao scolds Luna, saying that her behavior was unprofessional. Luna apologizes and decides that Yu Cheng will not participate in the competition. Yu Cheng pleads with Luna to trust him, but Luna, angry at his stubbornness, forces him to quit the competition and takes him to the hospital herself. The doctor informs them that the injury is not serious, but advises 3 weeks of rest. In the room, Luna tells Yu Cheng, I will no longer be your coach because you broke my trust. Yu Cheng apologizes and asks, please, give me another chance. Luna, still angry, ignores him. Mozi brings food for Yu Cheng and tells him Luna was scolded by Mr. Wang. Hearing this, Yu Cheng writes a message for Luna, but Mozi advises him, don't send it. Yu Cheng begins writing apology letters and repeatedly tries to apologize to Luna, but she remains angry and does not accept his apologies. Yu Cheng writes several letters. One day, he is reading one of his letters aloud to all his classmates, thinking that Luna will forgive him this time. At that moment, Luna passes by, and suddenly, balloons appear around her with the words, Coach, please forgive me. All the students release the balloons into the air. One of the balloons carries Yu Cheng's apology letter to Luna. Luna smiles as she reads it, but then releases the letter into the air and walks away, ignoring Yu Cheng. At night, Yu Cheng sits on a bench outside Luna's dorm. While Luna is arranging her garden, she notices him but ignores him again. In the morning, when Luna looks out of her window, she sees Yu Cheng still on the bench, asleep. She goes downstairs, wakes him up and asks, have you been here since last night? Yu Cheng replies, yes. Luna says, if I still don't talk to you, how long will you stay here? Yu Cheng responds, until you talk to me. Luna takes him to her room. Yu Cheng apologizes and says, I hide this from you because you worked so hard to get this opportunity from Mr. Wang. I was afraid that if I quit the competition, you would be embarrassed. Luna replies, you say you did this for me, but you didn't take me seriously either. Yu Cheng says, I take you very seriously. You are very important to me. Luna says, people say such things when they are desperate. Yu Cheng replies, whatever I said, I meant it from the heart. Since childhood, people have told me that because of my height, I should only treat high jump as a hobby and never aim to be an athlete. But you trusted me. You are the first coach who understood me. Yu Cheng becomes emotional and says, I don't want you to leave me. I have learned from my mistake. Will you forgive me? Luna says, first, have breakfast, then go to the dorm and rest. If I see you wandering around again, I'll break your legs. Yu Cheng laughs and asks, does this mean you are still my coach? Luna says, yes. Hearing this, Yu Cheng becomes very happy. Today it's sports day at the university. Yu Cheng approaches Luna and says, Coach, can I watch the games with you? Luna replies, yes, you can watch. Yu Cheng sits next to Luna and says, we'll start training from tomorrow. Luna asks, do you like training so much? Yu Cheng responds, it's not about liking it. If I don't train, how will I improve? The next day, Luna talks to Mr. Wang and convinces him to let Yu Cheng join the field team. Mr. Wang agrees, but says only 2 high jumpers can go to the Provincial college games. When Yu Cheng receives Luna's message that he can join the team, he becomes very happy and says, let's throw a party. He invites Luna, but Luna declines, saying, "I have dinner with Coach Wang." During the party, Yu Cheng appears upset because Luna doesn't show up. During training, Lucian comes to train with Yu Cheng. Yu Cheng says, "I don't like this," and angrily leaves the training. Luna explains to him, "You are my first student, and I care about you." Yu Cheng trains for his team and meets all his teammates. Mosey and Luna watch him from afar. Luna says, "Once Yu Cheng recovers, I will ask him to participate in the race for your team." Mr. Wang observes the high jumpers' performances for the provincial games. Cheng gets selected, and there's a competition between Lucian and Yu Cheng. Neither clears the 2.1-meter jump. Lucian says, "You won't succeed either." Mr. Wang selects Lucian for the provincial games. Yu Cheng says angrily, "This is unfair," and challenges Mr. Wang. Mr. Wang says, "Yu Cheng has just recovered and needs rest." Yu Cheng says, "This is unjust," and storms off angrily. Yu Cheng lies down in the stands. Luna comes to him and forcibly gets him up. Yu Cheng says, "Coach, I'm leaving now." Luna grabs him and calls out to Mosey, "We're here!" Then Luna hands Yu Cheng his shoes and says, "Go to Mosey." Yu Cheng asks, "But why?" Luna kicks his leg and says, "Just quietly go there." Yu Cheng obeys Luna and prepares for the race. After the race, Luna announces everyone's results. Yu Cheng performs well, but Mosey is dissatisfied with his team's results and scolds everyone. When Yu Cheng is leaving, Cheng Tian says, "Why did you create trouble for Coach Luna?" Yu Cheng responds, "What do you mean?" Cheng Tian says, "I heard you came second in the 100-meter sprint. Do you think you have a chance at the provincial games?" Yu Cheng replies, "What does that have to do with you?" Cheng Tian says, "Because of you, strange rumors are spreading about Coach Luna. People are saying that Coach Luna took a bribe from you." Yu Cheng angrily says, "Say that again if you dare." Cheng Tian responds, "We only care about results. You won't get any special treatment." After Cheng Tian leaves, tonight Luna is having dinner with Mosey. During dinner, she shows him Yu Cheng's results and requests him to add Yu Cheng to his team. Mosey refuses many times, but after Luna insists, he says, "I'm only agreeing because of you." The next morning, Yu Cheng comes to Luna and asks, "What are we doing today?" Luna says, "From today, I won't be coaching you anymore. Mosey will train you now." Mosey gives Yu Cheng a task to run 8 kilometers. Without saying anything, Yu Cheng starts running. Luna says to Mosey, "Are you torturing him?" Yu Cheng runs 8 kilometers without taking a break. Luna says, "I'll call the medical staff for you." Yu Cheng replies, "There's no need." Luna says, "Mosey was joking with you." Yu Cheng says, "I will win this competition. I'm taking it very seriously." Today is the first day of the Provincial University Games. Luna comes there with Yu Cheng. Yu Cheng says goodbye to Luna and leaves. Luna is cheering Yu Cheng when a lady arrives, and the 100-meter sprint is about to start. Mosey and Luna are watching Yu Cheng. That lady is also supporting Yu Cheng. After winning the race, Yu Cheng says to the lady, "Mom, what are you doing here?" Hearing this, Luna and Mosey are both shocked. Yu Cheng easily passes the high jump as well. The university bus leaves for the finals, but Yu Cheng isn't on it. Luna goes to look for him and finds him talking to Xian. Xian wants to cheer for Yu Cheng, but he refuses. Luna jokingly says to Yu Cheng, "Xian likes you." Yu Cheng replies, "I don't like Xian and don't want her wasting her time on me." Luna laughs. The 200-meter sprint begins. Hong Lin wins. Luna says to Yu Cheng, "Mr. Wang never liked Coach Mosey, but now his student has won." Yu Cheng says, "I can't relax. Take me somewhere else. Let's go to the gaming center." At the gaming center, they play games and enjoy themselves. Luna receives a message that Yuxia has won her field event. Yu Cheng says, "You should be proud of her and I will work hard to achieve my goals." The high jump competition begins. Luna feels very nervous. Yuxia joins her to cheer for Yu Cheng. Yu Cheng easily completes a 1.95-meter jump. The other participants are eliminated. Now the competition is between Chen Haozi and Yu Cheng. Next, the 2.12-meter jump. Both Yu Cheng and Chen Haozi fail on their first attempt. Luna says, if both fail again, Chen Haozi will win because of his 2.09-meter record. Yu Cheng confidently completes the jump. Chen Haozi fails his last attempt, and Yu Cheng becomes the high jump champion. Luna says, "Your performance was amazing today. I'm proud of you." Yu Cheng replies, "I'm happy to hear that." After the competition, Yu Cheng and Luna have lunch. Luna jokingly says, "The girls sitting behind you are looking at you." When Yu Cheng turns to look at them, Luna stops him. Luna says, "It's not right for you to get into a relationship now because it will affect your focus." Yu Cheng replies, "Don't worry about me. I won't lose my focus." Everyone heads to the 100-meter sprint competition. The girls say, "We're confident you'll win gold in this event too. We placed a bet that you'd win 2 gold medals." Hong Lin says, "I performed better than this in the group match. so why didn't you bet on me winning? The coach says, let them do what they want. If you win, I'll personally give you a massage. Yu Cheng says to Luna, I want the same treatment too. Luna replies, if you're not afraid of your legs getting fractured, I'll personally do it. Hearing this, Yu Cheng smiles. When Yu Cheng puts on his shoes, he feels a lot of pain. Struggling, he removes the shoes and sees blood coming from his feet. Upon inspecting the shoes, he finds a nail inside. Yu Cheng thinks, who could have done this? Luna calls Yu Cheng as everyone is being summoned for the race. Yu Cheng answers the call and Luna comes to him. Luna asks, what happened? Yu Cheng explains everything. Seeing his injury, Luna calls Dr. Chen. Yu Cheng says, it's just a small injury. It won't affect my race. Luna asks Yu Cheng, do you know who did this? Yu Cheng replies, if I knew, would I have worn these shoes? Then Yu Cheng leaves. The race is about to start. Luna approaches a boy and says, come with me. Yu Cheng notices this. Luna takes the boy aside and says, because of you, not only could Yu Cheng have been harmed, but your future opportunities could have been ruined too. Hong Wen says, with coaches like you, people from our background can never compete. Luna replies, I won't officially handle this matter, but you must apologize to Yu Cheng. Hong Wen, laughing, says, you're joking, right? Luna says, I know how you feel. Hearing this, Hong Wen becomes emotional and says, if you really felt that, none of this would have happened to me. He argues that Yu Cheng's injury was not because of him, but because of her. Luna replies, no matter what, there is no justification for your actions. You have only 1 week to leave the team. On race day, Yu Cheng comes in second place and sets a record of 10.77 seconds. Luna is very happy about this. After the race, Yu Cheng invites Luna to his celebration party and says, having BBQ and games at home would be the best idea. Luna agrees with his plan after hearing it. Luna says, now I realize you're not just rich, but very rich. Yu Cheng then brings everyone to his house. Yu Cheng tells his mother, Mom, what are you doing here? I just asked you to set up the house. His mother replies, you told me to clean the house and also to bring all your awards. Your dad and I understood that you were planning something. Is there a girl here you're trying to impress? Yu Cheng tries to explain to his mom, it's nothing like that. But then Xian arrives, and Yu Cheng's mom, seeing Xian, says, she is so lovely. She then asks Luna, would this girl be right for Yu Cheng? Luna, laughing, says, yes. At the training ground, Luna sees Shantian and Lu Sheng and talks to them. Lu Sheng says, we're going to an internet cafe to relax. Luna asks Yu Cheng to come along too, but he initially refuses. Upon Luna's insistence, he agrees, and everyone plays games at the internet cafe. Yu Cheng helps Luna in the game, but he loses. Luna enjoys the game after understanding it, and Yu Cheng feels happy. Mr. Wang arranges a last-minute training session, but some students and Luna are missing. They find out that they all went to the internet cafe. Wozi takes responsibility, but Yu Cheng admits that he was the one who took everyone there. Mr. Wang punishes both of them and assigns Yu Cheng the task of writing sports rules. During the punishment, Yu Cheng asks Wozi, why did you help? Wozi says, I know Luna the most and share a close relationship with her, which Yu Cheng doesn't like. When the Chinese New Year holidays approach, Luna shares, my parents are abroad and I will celebrate alone. Yu Cheng invites her to his home, but Luna avoids the topic. Yu Cheng shares his doubts about his performance, and Luna motivates him. Yu Cheng says, don't worry about me. Enjoy your Chinese New Year, and don't think about me all the time. Hearing this, Luna is surprised, and Yu Cheng quickly clarifies, I meant about my results. On Chinese New Year, Yu Cheng calls Luna to say, Happy New Year, but the signal is poor. On the second call, he asks Luna, can you hear the sound of the waves? Luna puts on her headphones, listens to the sound of the waves, and feels as if she is there. Luna asks Yu Cheng, do you live near the sea? Yu Cheng replies, my hometown is near the sea. Yu Cheng requests to talk with Luna for a while longer, but Luna says, I haven't eaten yet. Yu Cheng again says, Happy New Year, and Luna responds by saying, you've already said that. Yu Cheng says, I want to say it again. After the holidays, all the students return and training resumes. Mosey tells Luna, if Yu Cheng doesn't transfer, things will only get more difficult in the future. Luna takes Yu Cheng near the sea and talks about the transfer. Yu Cheng understands and asks, was this Mr. Wang's idea or yours? Luna names the faculty. Yu Cheng says, I only care about your opinion. Do you want me to transfer? Luna hesitates to answer, and Yu Cheng tells her about his childhood struggles. I was often alone and used to wish I had someone to play basketball and other games with. Then his house got a TV and he started watching all kinds of sports. That's when he realized that high jump athletes are very tall. At that moment, he decided to train himself for the high jump. Luna says, the athletes selected for the high jump are naturally tall. Yu Cheng replies, I know that now, but I didn't know it back then. While training for the high jump, I realized I had fallen in love with it. Luna says, do your best. I'll handle everything else. Yu Cheng asks, does that mean I can stay on the team? Luna says, yes. Hearing this, Yu Cheng becomes very happy. Luna then takes a collection of Mr. Wang's favorite comic books to him. Luna says, these are just books. They have nothing to do with Yu Cheng. Mr. Wang hands her some documents and says, by looking at these, you'll understand what real talent means. Luna says, will I also have to go? Mr. Wang replies, yes, and you'll have to drive because his house is very far from here. Luna is looking at the athlete's information, and his name is Mamuchi. Luna and Mr. Wang go to Mamuchi's village to meet him. Mr. Wang explains that Mamuchi's family is poor, which is why he couldn't study after high school and now works at a car wash. Mamuchi demonstrates a 2.1-meter jump, leaving Luna and Mr. Wang astonished. Luna introduces Mamuchi to everyone and says Yu Cheng will help him. Initially, Yu Cheng is upset, but he agrees after Luna talks to him. Luna supports Mamuchi, but Yu Cheng says you can't always look after him. At the training ground, Mamuchi astonishes Luoshan and Yu Cheng with his first jump. Coach says Mamuchi is ready to join the national team, which creates a new situation for Luna. Yu Cheng tells Luna, I am your first student, and I want you to focus more on me. Luna replies, this isn't just about words. The tension between Yu Cheng and Luna begins when Luna introduces Mamuchi to the team, but it makes Yu Cheng feel insecure. Luna explains to Yu Cheng, you are my first student, and I focus on you more. But it's also necessary to appreciate Mamuchi's talent. Yu Cheng feels that Luna is only paying attention to Mamuchi and ignoring his problems. One day, to impress Luna, Yu Cheng says, look, I made a 2.14-meter jump. This makes Luna very happy. But when Mamuchi clears a 2.18-meter jump, Yu Cheng's happiness disappears. He angrily tells Luna, you aren't treating me fairly. Luna tries to explain, Mamuchi's talent is a gift, but that doesn't mean you are any less important. Yu Cheng says, you can find someone else to take care of Mamuchi. I have to study. Luna asks, are you jealous of his talent? Yu Cheng replies, why would I be jealous of him? He doesn't know anything apart from high jumping. Luna says, if you don't want to look after Mamuchi, that's fine, but you need to change your mindset. Yu Cheng says, if you put my name on the National University Games list, I'll perform well. Luna doesn't say anything, and Yu Cheng realizes she won't do it. In anger, Yu Cheng says, you once said you trusted me, but now it seems like it was just words. Saying this, Yu Cheng leaves. Luna sees Mamuchi sitting outside and asks, what are you doing here? Mamuchi says, Yu Cheng left his mail card with me, and when I went to return it, he got angry. Luna says, Yu Cheng is in a bad mood, so don't be upset with him. Yu Cheng struggles emotionally and practices angrily until late at night. Luna sends Yu Cheng's training schedule to Coach Yang Jin, but Yu Cheng misses group training with his teammates, creating tension due to his performance and behavior. Yu Cheng is asked to practice sprinting for the city games. Initially, he says, I won't do it, but after Luna convinces him, he agrees and wins the 100-meter race. However, he says, I don't feel confident competing against Mamuchi in high jumping. Yu Cheng visits Luna near her dorm and confesses, I'm willing to change my sport if necessary. Luna tells him, your grades have dropped, and you won't graduate if you don't balance training and academics. Yu Cheng becomes emotional, apologizes to Luna and promises, I'll work harder and improve in my sport. Luna explains, I was angry because you abandoned your training and didn't share your struggles. She forgives him and takes him to her dorm. At the training ground, Yu Cheng apologizes and promises, I won't repeat my mistakes. Luna tells him, focus on physical training, and we'll decide about your transfer after exams. Yu Cheng decides to stay in his team dorm during the summer break and starts working with Luna to continue his training. Luna introduces him to decathlon, a multi-sport athlete program. Yu Cheng takes his decathlon training seriously, and Luna supports him by giving him books and papers. Yu Cheng dedicates himself equally to both training and studying. Yu Cheng says to Luna, I won't waste this opportunity. This makes Luna happy. One day, Yu Cheng softly kisses Luna while she's asleep, but she wakes up. Feeling awkward, Yu Cheng runs away, leaving Luna shocked but silent. Luna is deep in thought while Mosey talks about Yu Cheng's health report. Luna doesn't listen to him and tears up a paper to read it. Seeing the paper, Luna says angrily, "This is not my health report." Mosey explains, "I was talking about Yu Cheng's report." Luna goes silent, leaving Mosey confused about her behavior. During lunch, Mosey asks Luna, "Why are you behaving so strangely?" Luna talks about an incident between a basketball coach and a student, saying, "Feelings fade over time, but her behavior still seems confused." One day during training, Coach Yang caught Yu Cheng using his phone and scolded him. Yu Cheng apologized, and Coach Yang said, "Luna and Mosey have brought lunch for the other students. You can join them." Hearing this, Yu Cheng was very happy. Luna goes to Yu Cheng's room to meet him, but finds only Momochi and Mosey there. Disappointed, she goes to the training ground to find him. There, Luna and Yu Cheng meet. Yu Cheng says to Luna, "I felt like you were avoiding me because of a small incident." Luna replies, "You flirt because you're good looking." Yu Cheng says, "I don't do that." Yu Cheng finally wants to confess, "I like you," but Luna interrupts him saying, "I'm much older than you and also your coach. I'll ignore this matter, but don't repeat it." At night, Yu Cheng talks to Momochi and asks, "Do you like Luna?" Momochi says, "Luna is a good person, but I don't think about emotions in that way." The next day, Momochi informs Yu Cheng, Luna and Mosey are leaving. Yu Cheng quickly goes to meet Luna and takes her aside to talk. Luna tells him, "You should focus on your competitions and stay away from distractions." Motivating him, Luna says, "You could join the national team if you stay focused." Yu Cheng messages Luna, who is with Chang Tian. Chang Tian and Yuxin discuss their retirement plans. Yuxin reveals, "I'm retiring for Chang Tian because I like him." Yu Cheng shares his opinion. Love should involve supporting each other's dreams, not compromising them. Yu Cheng calls Luna and says, "I'll be upset if you don't come to see my university games." Luna promises, "I'll be there." Mosey gets emotional and cries while packing Coach Wan's belongings. Luna hugs him. Mosey says, "You're better off without me," and leaves. The next morning, Luna receives selfies from Yu Cheng, which make her smile. Luna tells herself, "I shouldn't think about Yu Cheng." Yu Cheng calls to tell her, "My games are over, and I'm returning." Luna is excited but also surprised. She says, "How could you come back like this?" In the next sense, Yu Cheng tells Luna, "I'm hungry. Take me somewhere good to eat." Luna takes Yu Cheng to a canteen shop. Yu Cheng gives Luna a gift he brought for her. Holding a camera, Yu Cheng says, "This gift is especially for you. During the match, every moment of mine. Since you weren't there, you'll surely want to see how I performed in the match." Luna likes Yu Cheng's present. As they return, Yu Cheng says to Luna, "If you aren't in a relationship, I'd like to date you. But if you are, I don't want to come between you and someone else." Luna says, "What are you saying?" Yu Cheng replies, "You don't have to answer now. I can wait. I want you to know it wasn't just a stupid act. At that time, I didn't have any achievements, so I couldn't promise you a good future. But now, I promise, if you give me your time, you'll be proud of me." Luna tells Yu Cheng, "Stop saying such nonsense." As Luna walks away, Yu Cheng says, "Please believe in me. I'm serious." After returning home, Luna starts watching Yu Cheng's recording. While watching, Luna appears very happy. Luna, after seeing this, says to herself, "I need to come back to my senses. He is only 20 years old, and I am 28. The next morning, Yu Cheng comes to Luna. Now, as Yu Cheng is about to say something about himself to Luna, but Luna interrupts him saying, "If you say that same thing again, you'll be banned from training for 3 days. Saying this, Luna leaves. When Luna comes to the training round with Yu Cheng asks, "When I join the national team, will you hug me while crying too?" Luna doesn't respond to this. Yu Cheng congratulates Mamuchi, and Luna tells him to treat everyone. Mamuchi hugs Yu Cheng and Luna. The two joke around and Luna gets stuck between them. The three go to a canteen restaurant for lunch, where Sang Hongwen also arrives. Because of Song Hong Yuan, Luna suggests they go elsewhere, but Chang Tian says it's his restaurant. Sang Hongwen and his friends body shame Yu Cheng. Angrily, Chang Tian starts hitting Sang Hongwen, and a fight breaks out, and others also fight with Sang Hongwen's friends. Sang Hongwen tries to hit Luna with a bottle, but Yu Cheng stops him and becomes more aggressive. Luna tries to calm Yu Cheng, but he doesn't stop. When the police are called, Sang Hongwen and his friends run away. Later, Luna is reviewing their reports, but none of them have serious injuries. Luna takes Yu Cheng outside and scolds him. She says, "You are an athlete. From the university head to the national team head, everyone has their eyes on you. And you started a fight over such a small matter. If something had happened to you, your career could have been over." Yu Cheng says, So, should I have stood there and watched as they came and hit you? If my career is going to move forward like this, it's better it ends now. Luna responds, "You're not understanding the point." Yu Cheng says, "You're not understanding me. If you understood me, you would hug me instead of scolding me." Luna tries to place her hand on Yu Cheng's head, but Yu Cheng steps back. Seeing this, Luna feels very hurt and walks away. Mo Zi, standing nearby, witnesses their argument. He approaches them and says, "If you don't want to end this matter here, no problem, we can call the police." Mo Zi calculates hospital bill and the renovation cost. They owe 32,000 yuan. Sang Hongwen's friend says, "We don't have money but offer to renovate the restaurant instead." Mo Zi tells the boy, "Come outside with me." Mo Zi brings Yu Cheng along and says, "I'm giving you one chance. Tomorrow you'll race with Yu Cheng in a 100-meter race. If you win, I'll pay the entire amount. But if you lose, you'll pay it all." The boy proudly replies, "You don't know how good I am at running." Mo Zi tells Yu Cheng, "If you lose the race, I'll propose to Luna tomorrow night." Hearing this, Yu Cheng is very surprised. The next morning, Liga comes to the competition. Luna, seeing him, says, "He was from our university." Mo Zi says, "Yes, but he was expelled because of fights." Luna happily comments, "You've discovered a treasure." Yu Cheng pulls Luna aside and says, "If I win, you have to agree to my request." Luna asks, "What's the request?" Yu Cheng says, "First, you have to say yes." Luna asks, "Why are you making this request for such a small race?" Yu Cheng replies, "Fine, I won't race." Luna stops Yu Cheng and says, "Whatever your condition is, I agree." Yu Cheng says, "All right, then we have a deal." The race begins, and Yu Cheng wins. Liga says, "I don't accept this result because I didn't warm up." Luna tells Yu Cheng, "You'll have to race again." Even in the second race, Yu Cheng wins. Seeing this, Luna and Mo Zi are very happy. Liga refuses to accept the result and keeps racing Yu Cheng, but every time Yu Cheng wins. Mo Zi tells Liga, "Now admit your defeat." Luna tells Yu Cheng, "I've lost the bet." Hearing this, Yu Cheng walks away. Luna messages Yu Cheng saying, "I need to talk to you." Yu Cheng replies, "All right, let's meet at 3 o'clock. Luna, selecting clothes to meet Yu Cheng, says to herself, "Why am I getting so dressed up to meet Yu Cheng?" Then she wears casual clothes and goes to meet him. Yu Cheng takes Luna to the seaside. Luna says, "University's closed-door training is about to start. Would you like to participate?" Yu Cheng replies, "Yes, but did you come here just to say this?" Luna says, "You should give up." Surprised, Yu Cheng asks, "Why are you saying this?" Luna replies, "No reason." Yu Cheng says, "If there's no reason, then I won't give up." Luna says, "I already have a boyfriend." Yu Cheng asks, "Who?" Luna replies, "Mo Zi." Hearing this, Yu Cheng starts to pick up his phone. Luna says, "What are you doing?" Yu Cheng replies, "I'm calling Mo Zi." Luna snatches the phone but sees he wasn't actually calling. Yu Cheng asks, "What's wrong with me?" Luna says, "There's nothing wrong with you, but that's not the issue." Yu Cheng asks, "Then what's the issue?" Luna says, "You're too young and I'm your coach, so you shouldn't misunderstand." Yu Cheng asks, "Do you not like me?" Luna replies, "I do, but not in that way." Yu Cheng asks, "Between Mo Zi and me, who do you like more?" Luna replies, "Mo Zi." Yu Cheng says, "Look me in the eyes and say that." Luna, hearing this, walks away. As Yu Cheng follows her, Luna gets on a bus and tells the driver, "Drive quickly." The bus starts moving, but Yu Cheng runs after it. When the bus stops at a stop, Yu Cheng gets on the bus. Luna is surprised and says, "You ran all the way here?" Yu Cheng replies, "Yes." Luna says, "Focus on your studies and training and stop following me." Yu Cheng tries to say something, but Luna angrily interrupts. "Do what I'm telling you to do." Yu Cheng becomes silent. Later, Luna says, "I will not go to meet Yu Cheng's parents." Mr. Wang says, "You've already done a lot for Yu Cheng. This is your responsibility." Luna reluctantly agrees. Yu Cheng comes to her room and says, "I want to go with you to meet my parents." Luna asks about gift ideas. Yu Cheng says, "Homemade facial masks." Luna refuses, but Yu Cheng says, "I'll get them made." Luna hesitantly agrees. For Dad, wine, and for Mom. Later, Luna is with Mo Zi when Yu Cheng arrives. Mo Zi tells Luna, "Yu Cheng is standing behind you." Luna then goes to Yu Cheng's house, where their bonding grows. Yu Cheng cooks pasta for her, and they express their feelings. Luna, who was initially cautious, acknowledges her emotions and decides to start a relationship with Yu Cheng. Luna sets some conditions for their relationship. "We will not tell anyone about it. You will focus on his training, and if the relationship affects your training, I will end it." Yu Cheng's parents return and discuss his sports career's future. Luna convinces them that sports are Yu Cheng's passion, and I will support him. The parents agree to let Yu Cheng pursue his future in sports. When Luna is leaving on a boat, Yu Cheng bids her goodbye. When Yu Cheng returns home, his parents seem serious. His mom asks, "Do you want to tell us something?" Yu Chung replies, "I know you found out, and I didn't want to hide my relationship with Luna." His mom says, "She's your coach and 8 years older than you." Yu Chung responds, "There's also an age difference between you and Dad." His mom refuses to approve of the relationship, but his dad remains somewhat neutral. Yu Chung says, "If you interfere with Luna, I'll be upset." Luna and Mosey go to find Liga, who had run away. When they find Liga, Mosey is angry, but Luna calms him down. Meanwhile, Yu Chung wonders why Luna hasn't messaged him. When Luna sees his 23 missed calls, she calls him back. Yu Chung says, "If you hadn't called, I would have come to find you." They miss each other and talk. On New Year's Day, Luna goes shopping with Mosey and Liga. Yu Chung sends her a photo, making her smile. Mosey teases Luna, but she brushes it off. Later, Yu Chung and Luna talk via video call and express their happiness with each other. After the vacation, Yu Chung resumes training and writes an emotional letter to Luna, sharing his dreams and feelings. Luna becomes emotional and tells him to focus on his training. Yu Chung agrees, but on the condition that Luna won't interfere with the sprint team's issues. Yu Chung assures Luna that if she's ever upset, she can come to him. Luna feels bad for Mosey but remains clear about her feelings for Yu Chung. Yu Chung asks Luna, "Am I worthy of protecting you?" Luna jokingly says, "I don't need protection," but she is impressed by Yu Chung's seriousness. Yu Chung shares his dream, "I want to become a national and international champion and dedicate my medals to you." Luna says, "You've matured," making Yu Chung happy. Yu Chung asks Luna, "What do you like about me?" Luna shyly says, "Nothing," but Yu Chung remarks, "I love your ponytail and beautiful eyes." Luna smiles upon hearing this. Liga and Yu Chung train together. Mosey praises Yu Chung, saying, "He's the best for Luna." Luna is surprised to hear this. Yu Chung shares his score of 7,100 points with Luna and asks, "Can I take you on a trip?" Luna initially refuses, but agrees after seeing his 36-hour plan. They enjoy activities like gaming, movies, a beach ride, and dinner. Yu Chung reveals, "I figured out your preferences through your Weibo account." Luna, impressed, kisses Yu Chung. After dinner, Yu Chung and Luna spend time together in a room. Luna feels happy seeing Yu Chung's detailed dating plan, and their romance blossoms. The next morning, Luna enjoys coffee made by Yu Chung, and their bond deepens. A message from Madame Shah informs Mr. Wang about Luna and Yu Chung's relationship progress, making him angry. Mr. Wang questions Mosey about Luna and Yu Chung's whereabouts. Nervous, Mosey says, "You gave Yu Chung the day off yourself." But Mr. Wang says, "Yu Chung's mom told me everything." Mosey says, "I won't cover for Luna anymore," and runs away. Luna gives Mosey a gift, but Mosey tells her, "Mr. Wang knows about your relationship." Luna is shocked, but resolves to handle the situation. Later, Yu Chung struggles with his high jump score. Luna supports him and promises, "I'll give you private training." After training, Yu Chung feels better. During the National Athlete Championship, Mosey tells Luna, "Your relationship is failing." Luna ignores him and goes to her room, where Yu Chung is waiting. They talk and resolve their issues. On the day of the competition, Yu Chung promises Luna, "I'll give an extraordinary performance and won't let our relationship distract me." Yu Chung talks about breaking up, but fears it will worsen his mood. He says, "I'll compete despite the embarrassment," but Luna finds him confident and not nervous. The next morning, Yu Chung tries to hold Luna's hand, but she twists his finger. Yu Chung jokingly claims, "A bug bit me," and leaves for training while continuing to tease Luna. Later, Yu Chung meets national team standards, making Luna very happy with his performance. In the high jump event, Yu Chung clears 2.20 meters on his first attempt, meeting the national team's base result. Luna becomes emotional as Yu Chung makes a heart shape for her. Later, Yu Chung talks to his coach, Coach Yang, saying, "I'm still not fully satisfied with my performance." The coach, surprised, asks, "Are you thinking about winning the championship?" Yu Chung confirms this, which makes Coach Yang very happy. Yu Chung tells his coach that his girlfriend's birthday is approaching, which surprises Coach Yang. Yu Chung says that if he gets a chance, he will definitely introduce his girlfriend to the coach. Yu Chung sees his mom and Luna talking. Yu Chung's mom meets Luna and asks her to end the relationship, but Luna expresses her feelings, saying she likes Yu Chung and will stay true to her promise. Yu Chung overhears the conversation and asks his mom why she spoke to Luna without his permission. Luna tells Yu Chung to focus on the competition and feels bad when Yu Chung skips his game to come to her. Luna challenges him, "If you doesn't score 7,400 points, I won't even look at your face." After the competition, Yu Chung scores 7,375 points, falling short of the target. but his performance is overall impressive. Coach Jung encourages him, saying he can do even better in the next attempt. Yu Cheng goes to Luna and confirms, "Our breakup was just a joke." Luna says, "I'm impressed with your performance, but it's important to follow the rules." Yu Cheng confesses, "My mom talked to me about our relationship, but I see my future with you." Yu Cheng's dad convinces his mom, if Yu Cheng is serious, we should support his decision. Later, Yu Cheng goes to Luna's room, and they share an emotional moment where Yu Cheng promises, "I'll win a gold medal next time." Then Coach Jung knocks on Luna's room door and takes Yu Cheng to meet the national team coach, who is impressed by his performance. Yu Cheng meets the national team coach, and Luna wonders what might be discussed in that meeting. Later, Yu Cheng comes to Luna's room, and without saying anything, starts kissing her. Luna pushes him down to stop him and says, "This is good news, but you seem nervous." Yu Cheng says, "I don't know anyone on the national team, and their atmosphere is very serious. I've been told only one coach can accompany me." Luna explains, "Coach Jung will go with you. There's no need for you to be so clingy." Yu Cheng still says, "If I join the national team, the two of us will be separated." Luna explains to him, "You're joining the national team, which is a big opportunity for you." Yu Cheng says, "I don't feel like joining the national team because my university is also very good." Luna explains, "The national team coach contacted you right after the competition, which means they see you as an exceptional athlete." Yu Cheng still says, "This means it will be a long-distance relationship, and I don't like that." Yu Cheng tells Luna, "I want to get married so there won't be any tension, and I like mature women." Luna explains, "This is not the time to think about all this. You should focus on your career and training." Yu Cheng says, "If I perform well, I'll participate in the Asia Championship." Luna motivates him, saying, "Train well because your success makes me feel proud too." Luna explains to Yu Cheng, "The age between 20 to 27 is the golden age for an athlete, and during this time, you should prioritize your career." Yu Cheng says, "I won't regret it, and there's nothing wrong with thinking about marriage along with a relationship." Luna, with jokes and humor, cheers him up. Yu Cheng decides that he will stay in Luna's room. When Luna comes out of the shower, she finds Yu Cheng sleeping and quietly lies down next to him. The next day, Luna meets Mr. Wang. Mr. Wang says, "Now that Yu Cheng is going to the national team, this is no longer my issue." Luna becomes happy upon hearing this. Luna receives a call that a reporter wants to interview Yu Cheng. Luna encourages him, saying, "You should give the interview because it will be good for your career." Yu Cheng feels insecure that someone on the national team might chase after Luna. He says, "If we can't get married, then let's at least get engaged." Luna explains to him that he should focus on his sports career. When Yu Cheng goes for the interview, reporter Yao talks to him about commercial contracts and opportunities. Yu Cheng gets confused and tries to understand the conversation. When he tells Luna about everything, Luna laughs and teases him jokingly. When Yu Cheng and Lega go to the airport, Luna and Mozi come to see them off. Yu Cheng promises Luna, "I will call you every day." Luna says, "You'll be busy." Yu Cheng confidently says, "I'll manage everything." Yu Cheng and Liga begin training. Yu Cheng calls Luna and says, "I miss you." Luna explains, "You need to stay focused because every athlete goes through this phase." Yu Cheng gets surprised hearing about his fan club and tells Luna, "I don't know any fans and I don't want people to like me because my focus is on training." The manager asks Yu Cheng to do a commercial shoot to promote sports. At first, Yu Cheng refuses, but after the manager explains, he agrees. After the shoot, he returns to the hotel tired and rejects a dinner invitation. In the hotel lobby, Luna meets him, which surprises Yu Cheng. He excitedly says, "I missed you so much." Luna says, "We only have 2 hours." So they both go to a jewelry store where Yu Cheng buys her earrings and puts them on for her. Then they go to a restaurant where Yu Cheng gets excited watching a high jump competition, which slightly upsets Luna. Luna and Yu Cheng have an emotional conversation where Luna warns Yu Cheng, "If you don't leave now, the manager will check the room and you'll get caught." Yu Cheng makes plans for breakfast the next day, but Luna tells him, "I have a 6 a.m. flight back." While seeing her off, Yu Cheng asks, "Did you come back because you were worried about me?" Luna answers, "Yes." They hug each other, and reporter Yao secretly takes their picture. At the press conference, Yao asks Yu Cheng, "Does training get affected because of commercials?" To this, the coach replies, "Every athlete's training time is fixed." Yao then brings up Yu Cheng's popularity and the rumors of his relationship with Coach Luna. Yu Cheng angrily listens to Yao's comments, pulls his hand away, and leaves, causing Yao to fall. Later, the news spreads in the media that Yu Cheng is dating his coach Luna. This leads to negative public comments, with people saying that Yu Cheng is misusing his resources. Luna gets angry about the situation and discusses with Mr. Mang how the national team will handle it. The coach informs Yu Cheng the team will leave for the competition in 2 days, and you'll have to stay here as the heads will talk to you. After that, if you want, you can take a break. Later, Yu Cheng and Luna are on the beach when Yu Cheng's mom calls and suggests, organize a press conference to clear your name. Yu Cheng, frustrated, ends the call. Luna tells Yu Cheng, you should go abroad for training and focus on high jump, which is your passion. Hearing this, Yu Cheng becomes emotional and says, will you marry me? Luna accepts. The two go to Yu Cheng's house, where his mom warmly welcomes them and hugs them, saying, I will always support you. At night, Yu Cheng takes Luna to the guest room and brings her a pillow and blanket from his own room so she can be comfortable. In the morning, Yu Cheng surprises Luna with a small pearl necklace he found on the beach. Yu Cheng places the necklace he found on the beach on Luna and says, will you marry me? Luna jokingly says, this is a forced marriage, but she agrees. Yu Cheng asks, can I have your earrings? And plans to keep one in the secret pocket of his shorts as his lucky charm. An email arrives inviting Yu Cheng for training abroad. Yu Cheng feels nervous about meeting Luna's dad. Luna tells him, my dad likes suits, so Yu Cheng prepares accordingly. Luna helps him pack and jokes, you should concentrate on preparing for training. Yu Cheng cooks dishes and bakes a cake for Luna, celebrating her birthday in advance since he won't be with her next year. Luna jokes, one celebration isn't enough, showing their love and understanding. Now it is confirmed that Yu Cheng will go abroad, and he feels emotional yet excited about the new journey with Luna. Yu Cheng tells Luna, I will participate in competitions and represent my country. Luna shares, my wish is that I always want to be with you. Yu Cheng promises, I will become someone you can be proud of and rely on. Yu Cheng goes to Luna's father's house, where he looks at pictures of Luna's childhood. Luna's dad trains Yu Cheng with strict rules, forbidding, you cannot mention Luna's name in my presence. Yu Cheng faces some embarrassing moments, like his pants ripping, but handles everything calmly. Luna's mom praises, you have such positivity, but Luna's dad still doesn't accept him. Yu Cheng shares his struggles and embarrassment with Luna. Luna says, my dad only cares about results. Yu Cheng promises, I will do my best. Luna encourages him, and the two discuss their strong bond and future plans. Yu Cheng starts training, but due to the time difference, he struggles to communicate with Luna. During breakfast, Yu Cheng notices a picture of Luna with her new student. Yu Cheng asks, who is this? Luna explains, this is my new student. Yu Cheng doesn't realize that Luna's dad is also present at the table. Luna's dad angrily tells Yu Cheng, finish your breakfast. Yu Cheng quickly eats and leaves. Luna becomes upset with her dad and messages her mom, asking her to give Yu Cheng his phone. Luna's mom gives the phone to Yu Cheng, and Luna says, you need to focus on your training. Yu Cheng understands and says, I will give my best effort from now on. 3 months later, Yu Cheng successfully clears a 2.25 meter bar during training. Luna's dad becomes happy and says, here is your phone. Yu Cheng thanks him. Then he tells Luna, I have faced many struggles in my life, but I have learned about my shortcomings and trusted you the most. I want to marry you. Luna becomes emotional and says, yes, I will marry you. Everyone congratulates them on their wedding, and the drama ends on a happy note. How much rating would you give this drama, and which was your favorite scene? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the videos.